So these are some exercises in the progressive ballet technique, or PBT. And what it is, it helps you improve your ballet technique, but it also helps you to understand how to work your muscles using apparatus like the large exercise ball. So you'll need this and a yoga mat. Okay, and we're going to start with the bridging up. So you're going to go through the spine, articulating the spine, bridging up. Now if you notice, Josh's legs are on the side of the ball and he's squeezing, so he's using his turnout, and then you're going to bridge back down. Yes, and try it again. Bridge back up and back down. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to push and rest on your shoulders. Okay, that's exactly what you're not going to do. Okay, come back down. So you're going to do about 4 of those. Once you master those, then we're going to add a port de bras. So we bridge up for 4, then open, good, to second, and back down, good. Okay. Okay, so this next exercise is working on turnout, rotation from the hip. So always remember that when you bridge, you want to lengthen. So we're starting up, turned out, lengthening.
And we go flex 1.2, flex 3.4, flex 5.6, rotate to parallel 7, 8. You do it again in parallel. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, rotate, turned out. Again, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, rotate, parallel. One more time. So in total, you've done it about 4 times, and then you've done bridge, and then you could do it again.
So this next exercise is sitting on the ball, and if you notice that Josh's spine is very lifted, and he is not resting into the ball. You have to remember that you're sitting on top of the ball, okay? And we're going to do our port de bras exercise. Good. Okay, so this next exercise is for turnout and balance. Okay, go ahead, Josh. And again, watch that he's sitting up off the ball and not sitting into the ball. So you're activating all the muscles. And again, remember you can incorporate all these exercises with classical ballet music or ballet. It's up to you. Okay, next one is the grand plie exercise. So we are sitting again on top of the ball. The ball is just the guide. And we're pulling side and side. Good. And again, you want to make sure that ball stays under you. That's the challenge. And your legs will scream at you. So the first one is you're going to grab like any kind of old rag or a washcloth. Just make sure it's dry. You're going to put your weight on it, and you're going to crunch up the fabric under your foot. Now you want to make sure that you're trying very hard to pull the arch straight up so that you're not, let's do it wrong, so that you're not sickling or pulling it in the opposite direction. So you're going to pull it up and back down and up and back down. Good. And you're going to do maybe 2 or 3 sets of 10 reps. Once you've done that, you're going to take your foot off and you're going to do a exercise just to stretch it, where you do the forced arch and bring it back down, forced arch, bring it back down, and then the same thing, you're going to pull it off the floor using your foot and back down and push up and back down and then straight through up. Yes. And then you're going to reverse it and do the other side, where you're going to grip the cloth and push it back down. Okay, and the next one is arch pulls and releves. So arch pulls is when you're pulling your arches up. Now you're going to keep your weight still on the balls of the feet equally. You're going to raise your toes, big toe to baby toe, all equally, keeping your weight on the balls of the feet. Bring the toes back down. So pull up on those arches, bring the toes up and back down. And again, you want equal distribution of your weight from big toe to baby toe and from one side of the ball of the foot to the other, so that you're not turning in your weight or turning your weight out, pronating or supinating. Then from there, after you do 10 of those, you're going to really press down into releve using the floor. So you're going to press down in one and down, really press down. And you'll do 10 of those, and you're going to hold up. And then another neat thing to do is, once you get your balance, is to close your eyes and remove one of your senses to see if you can really balance using that core. Once you open your eyes, then you're going to take 4 counts to come down. So you really need to squeeze the glutes and the hamstrings and come down 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then you repeat that whole process about 3 or 4 times. So this next one, you take a ball. Now it can't be a tennis ball. It has to be something that's a little bit firmer. So a racket ball is probably good. And this is to help release the fascia and improve the arch in your foot. So when we start, we're starting in I like to call it a Barbie foot position, but it's a position where the toes are always flexed. Okay, and you're going to put the ball under each knuckle of the toe and massage the knuckle with your thumb. Okay, so you'll do that, take your time, do each toe from big toe to baby toe. Once you've done that, then you're going to take the ball and you're going to roll it from the top of your toe and then to your heel. Again though, keeping that flexed foot position. I'm wondering, Josh, if we can maybe pull your foot to the side so that they can see. Okay, now see his position. He's always in that flexed position, and you can see how he's using his hand on his ankle. You can do that to help maneuver your foot if that's easier for you. And you keep rolling. I would say do that about 8 times. Once you've done that, then you're going to take the ball and go across the ball of the foot from side to side. And then after that's done, then you're going to outline the whole foot. And again, keeping that foot again in that kind of Barbie foot position, because when you do that, you're exposing the fascia and you're allowing the ball to really massage in there. And then once you've done that, then you can test your tendu, or your point. And it's always kind of fun. Now, if you notice how much better his one foot is than the other, it's always good to start testing your foot first, do the massage, and then test it again. So these are some